Are you more confident in the Warriors or the Suns out west?
Whew, Molly, this a hard one. You know what? You can't go wrong with either one. I think this is going to be the Western Conference Finals matchup, but I'm gonna have to give the edge to the Phoenix Suns. They represented the West last year. Those young guys know what it takes to go through the highs and lows. And look, we understand Devin Booker could go out there and give you a 50-piece wing dinner, Cajun rub. We understand right now, still today, when it comes to the fourth quarter, Chris Paul is the best closer in the game. We understand that DeAndre Ayton is doing his thing. JaVale McGee is still one of the most athletic bigs in the game today, rim protecting the basket. You got a Rough Rider in Jay Crowder. But look, this guy, Mikal Bridges, is something special. We knew him from his defense, but with how he's improved offensively and the way that he's taking major steps on that end, I think it makes Phoenix even more dangerous. And defensively, he could guard anybody in the league. I mean, the brother arms so long, he can stand up and put his shoes on in time. That's how long his arms are. But I have to give the slight edge to the Phoenix Suns. No disrespect to the Warriors.
Well, I got to get on you about a couple of things. First of all, I don't understand how you could pick Phoenix considering the amount of coyotes out there. You'll never know when you run into one of those. That's number one. Number two, I don't understand how you so high on Phoenix when I saw you doing Sports Center hits out in the sun, looking like you were being baked alive for crying out loud. I was worried about you with all them damn Sports Center hits.
That was a nice last shot.
That brother was, I was like, damn, put some shade over him or something. That brother was out there in 110-degree heat doing Sports Center hits. That's what Big Perk was doing. I was worried about his health. So I understand why you so high on Phoenix. And by the way, I'll say this about Mikal Bridges. You're absolutely right about him. I got him right now as my most improved player in the NBA. Mikal Bridges is special. And I'll tell you something else, KP. The Sixers like to talk about the process. You know they did have him and traded away those rights. They could have had Mikal Bridges. Let's not forget that about the Sixers, but we'll get into that another day. I'm still rolling with the Warriors. You see Klay Thompson last night? Did you see him? Did you see him, KP? Did you see 7 for 9 from three-point range? Did you see him? Did you see him? He's coming. He's coming, y'all. Klay Thompson might be back, but he ain't all the way back. He's coming. Whatever you're seeing now is getting better and better and better. We're shooting 35% from the field. Now it's up to 42. We're shooting about 34% from three. Now it's up to nearly 38%. Just climbing, climbing, climbing. Was averaging 11, then 13, then 15. Now it's up to 16.8. Klay's coming. Steph is already there. Kevin Porter knows that. Kevin Porter Jr. knows that better than most. He woke up the babyface assassin the other night. Draymond Green's coming back. Andrew Wiggins is an all-star. He's there averaging 18 a game. Jordan Poole's no scrub. Toscano Anderson and Peyton Jr. and those boys. And oh, by the way, eventually James Wiseman's going to come back to help out Looney. I'm just looking at them. I'm looking at the elite manner in which they defend. I'm also looking at their movement without the basketball because you see, a lot of these times you marvel at, don't you know to defend these guys? Don't you know to get in their face? And then all of a sudden, you see the picks, you see the screens, you see the movement of the basketball, the selflessness. And I'm saying this team is special. I'm not taking anything away from Phoenix. I agree with you, KP. It'll come down to Phoenix and the Warriors. I'm just saying right now, to me, I'm giving the edge to the Warriors. I think the Warriors are right where they want to be.
And you know what? I'm not even mad at you. I think that series will go 7 games. But look, here's the thing. Phoenix is one of those teams, the only few teams that are disciplined. So they practice their habits in the regular season so that it carries on to the postseason. So that's why when you see all that movement with the Golden State Warriors, see the Phoenix Suns, they prepare themselves for that type of stuff. They tied on the string defensively. But let me tell you this, Stephen A. You screaming about Wiseman, but the Golden State Warriors got a decision to make. Because the way that brother Kuminga been playing over there,
I love him.
the way that he's been a lob threat at the basket, when Wiseman get back, he's going to have to earn those minutes because right now you cannot just sit Kuminga down. Kuminga That kid is special. So you have no real debate out of me with this.
Yeah.
It could go either way.
Well, we got to
let's
move
go
on
to
to
the
the
East
next
Coast.
subject. And by the way, you were wrong Christmas Day. I told you that Christmas Day, but we'll get into that another time.
What was he wrong about?
I picked the Warriors over Phoenix. He picked Phoenix.
Oh, a dead clock's
that was
right
two-
twice a
that was
day.
2 months ago.
You want to take your victory lap over your Christmas pick? Fix your ice, 2 Chainz.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.